Was good. To Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that hot topic analysis. This time is going to be on Christian Braun getting paid $125 million from the Denver Nuggets, and it's a 5-year deal, which makes sense that he was able to get that type of money because Christian Braun has been really, really good for the Denver Nuggets so far in his career. And I'm not really surprised that he was prioritized by the Denver Nuggets for that reason because he's 24 years old. He's 6'6, 220 pounds. He averaged 15 points, 5 rebounds on 58% shooting last year in his junior year. He showed that he can hit the three, whether it's spot up or in the corners or at the top of the key. He's a decent free throw shooter, and he has a chance to continue to be better at that the more that he continues to attack the rim and cut to the basket and get out in transition. Not only that, he's a solid rebounder. He helps there, and he still can get out in transition from time to time. He's a better defensive rebounder than an offensive rebounder, but he still averaged one offensive rebound per game the last 2 seasons before this one that's coming up, and that's very impressive for a guard. And on top of that, he keeps the ball moving. He doesn't stick with the ball in his hand. He's not trying to do too much, not trying to make it seem like he's overdoing things. He keeps the ball, going to the open guy or trying to reset the offense or just giving it to Jokic so he can be the hub when needed. He can get a steal a game. He showed that last year that he's going to play in the passing lanes. He's handsy when it needs to be done. And on top of that, he doesn't foul that much. He's only averaging 2.2 personal fouls because last year he played 33.9 minutes. That's a lot of minutes to only be getting 2 fouls when everybody's attacking you and everybody's trying to score. And the fact that he was one of the most improved players, mainly because of opportunity and mainly because of the chances that he got, he showed that he deserved it by being efficient and playing his role at a high level and basically maximizing himself in that role and basically doing everything right. He didn't really do anything wrong, really, last year and throughout his career so far with the Denver Nuggets. So I appreciate the fact that they got this done, because Christian Braun is one of the best role players in the game. He just understands what he's supposed to be out there doing every single time he's out there on the basketball court, and he doesn't get in the way. The guy has been a star in his role, and I love what I've seen from him. I love what he's been about. And I really do enjoy watching him as a basketball player because some guys, that's all they really have to do. You know what I mean? And some guys just can't get their head fixed on that. And some guys just can't figure that out. And they always look at it like, I want to do more. You can show us that you can do more and still help the team. Some guys just can't put the ego aside. Like he did that and got paid, and he has the ability to get another nice contract in the future because when this deal is up, he'll still be in his prime. So he'll still be able to get one more big contract, possibly if he continues to play at the efficiency level that he's been playing as a playmaker and as a scorer. So Christian Braun, man, congratulations. You deserved it. You put the work in. It worked out. You're a player that a lot of the Denver Nuggets fans have shown love to and supported because of the fact that you figured out how to fit in this team, and this contract, is going to be a little bit kind of questionable years from now because you do have to look at it like Jokic is on a super max. He probably going to want a little bit more money before he's 35, 36. You still got to pay Aaron Gordon. You still got to pay Jamal Murray. This team is what it is. And getting rid of Michael Porter Jr. made perfect sense because they had to find some type of way to get more talent because if you got Nikola Jokic and a good supporting cast, you have a good chance of still being competitive enough to win a championship. They have shown that even after they won a title, that that's what they're trying to do and that's what they're trying to accomplish. And that's why Jokic said he wants to finish his career as a Denver Nugget because it makes perfect sense that if they continue to put you in a winning situation and they're showing you that they can surround you with talent that can help you possibly accomplish that goal, all you got to do is play your cards the right way. and you never know what's going to happen. You're in the Western Conference, so it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. You got OKC and so many other teams that's on your level or close to it. And on top of that, injuries or anything can happen. Every year ain't going to be a year. I think all superstars start to realize I'm putting in a lot of work. I'm dominating the game, but it's just so hard to win the championship. And that's why you have to appreciate the players that can win multiple of them, because there's so many great players in the league surrounded by great talent. And Christian Braun is one of those guys that really made Denver pop because he understands what he's doing. And I think Jokic, he probably co-signed this one. Like Christian Braun, man, he's really, really good at everything. Even though his stats don't probably say it, he does do everything that they need him to do, and that's why they prioritize him. But other than that, it's been fun watching the game of basketball. We're going to be seeing a lot of these guys get locked up contract wise the next couple minutes and the next couple hours throughout this week. And Christian Braun was one of the ones that definitely deserved everything he got in his contract. But when I'm looking at the Denver Nuggets, I just see a team that's still focused on let's make a couple more pushes to try to at least get another one. Jokic don't show no signs of slowing down, no signs of not being one of the best players in the game. And by that being true, they have to do their part also. You know what I mean? He's having to say in what's going on. He has to, because he's playing with these guys and trying to elevate their talent, elevate their game, and make things more easier for them by being a guy that loves having the ball in his hands and loves getting all the attention on the basketball court, and then allowing his teammates to benefit off of that. And that's a hard thing to do because you have to make sure you're reading the court the right way, especially because she showed you that he can score on basically anybody. And he can score, even if it's getting the ball back and just doing things quicker and faster. Jokic just knows how to stay on balance and knows how to, have good body control. But, Christian Braun fits, he understood, what the mission was. And he said, you know what, this is what they're asking me to do. Let me go out there and perform and do it at a high level. And that he did. But, congratulations to Christian Braun on getting his first max extension. And we'll see if he's going to be able to become even better or even possibly an all-star, because the more Denver win, maybe Jamal Murray, he should be up there, first, because he's doing a little bit more. But the efficiency numbers of Christian Braun is just out of this world right now. And hopefully that year, last year that he had, isn't the fluke, because people are going to be more prepared for you. People are going to be ready, to scout you and make things more harder and more difficult on you, because they know that you're an important piece to the team and an important piece to the puzzle that they have to figure out. Because it ain't just Jokic out there doing it by himself. His numbers can look like that sometimes, because you look at his numbers and say, man, Jokic is just carrying this team. And there's some truth to it, because obviously he's doing probably the most. But his teammates have put in their work and put in their due. And that's why, the team hasn't changed that much or hasn't went through that many changes, mainly for that reason. Because, when you have a center that's that good at every level of the game offensively, including passing, you can do so much more things than, having guards, because he's bigger, he's taller, he can endure more, he can take more hits, he can take more bumps, and he can see over the top of the defense basically everywhere on the court and use that to his advantage. And that's a big reason why Nikola Jokic is such a good passer and understands how to get the ball there on the time, because that's one of the benefit of being a 7-footer, is that you're tall enough to see over anybody, because they do switch and stuff like that on Jokic. Remember, even Alex Caruso is trying to guard Jokic, and we know how that went. You know what I mean? So that's how the game can be. So I'll just say comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Not only that, I also do conversation video just like this about various NBA only topics that can be interesting to you. On top of that, I can also tell you I do breakdowns of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars, and also mock draft and draft coverage. So if you love that type of content, you really enjoy it, you really need it in your life, I got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy. Not only that, I also upload videos almost every day, so you'll always have something to watch and something to look forward to see when it comes to the game of basketball, mainly from this channel. Other than that, y'all stay blessed. Peace. I'll see y'all later today with more analysis. You know, I got to cover the hottest topics, the hottest games, and on top of that, so much more. And I can't wait to share y'all my ideas and how I feel about whatever's going on in the NBA. That's the purpose of this channel. I'm enjoying giving you all the content that I love making on this channel. I'm just glad that you guys appreciate it for what it is and continue to come back and continue to watch for whatever the reason is. And I thank y'all and I love y'all for that. Other than that, peace out. Y'all stay blessed up. I'm going for now and see y'all later in the next video, hopefully.